Hey, how's it going, everybody? So,
Beautiful.
goodness gracious, was that a gunshot? Hang on a second. We need to try that again.
Beautiful.
Ooh, really? So the gunshot, he says, beautiful. And he's there on the cross, isn't he? Yeah, the Antichrist apparently dies from a deadly head wound specific to the right eye per Zechariah 11:17, the deadly wound specific to the 666 chapter, which is Revelation 13. We get it at 13:3, 13:12, 13:14, the deadly wound, but did live because he's going to seemingly return from the dead, even though he never died. It's a body double switch, and that's coming any day, any week, any month. So,
Beautiful.
isn't it? I'm gonna have to break this up a little bit every so often, just so it'll play on YouTube or Facebook.
Beautiful, unethical,
Unethical,
dangerous.
dangerous.
Turn every cell phone.
Goodness gracious, Bruce. Batty man. Every cell phone. See, Batman's in Illuminati's Antichrist, and all the villains are characteristics of God, Jesus, or the sheep. Like the Two-Face, for instance. The sheep, how we can't sin, there's Christ in us, but yet on our flesh never stops sinning. That sense of pride, sense of self never quite leaves us. So we fight it all the time. But so there's your Two-Face, but like the Riddler, for instance, that's Jesus speaking in parables or riddles. It's a language, the truth is a language only sheep understand. And Bible's very clear about that. 1 Corinthians 2:14. The natural man cannot receive the truth. And the apostles asked Jesus, why do you speak in parables? And he said, for you it is meant to understand the mysteries of the kingdom, but for them it is not. So it's a secret language. So it's the Riddler, parables. I digress, though. Let's continue, please.
Microphone.
And a high frequency generator receiver.
So, and Batman's going to put him in charge of this, you see.
At what cost?
The database is null key encrypted. This man wishes.
At what cost?
So,
Only you can use it.
only you can use it. Only you can use it.
On 30 million people, listen, part of my job.
So he's going to be spying on 30 million people. Well, that's the ghost in the machine. In the movie, Lucy stands for Lucifer. In the movie Lucy, which stands for Lucifer, she is everywhere. I mean, there she is. She is about to meld. Her brain went at 100% capacity. She's about to turn into the black goo. And she is about to go into, 100% capacity. She's about to go into what? Well, she's disappeared. And wouldn't you know, Morgan Freeman once again. I mean, didn't Morgan Freeman play God in Evan Almighty? Where he be at? Right there. He dressed in white again. He's God in the movie Evan Almighty. Jim Carrey plays the Jesus type character. Oh, they don't care about blasphemy. Blasphemy. They don't care about blaspheming. I try to put both together at the same time. No, but so what you have is all their characters are always kind of playing the same role from movie to movie. Like he's God and he's God and he's God. So as Lucius Fox, which Lucius stands for Lucifer, Lucius Publishing, Lucius Publishing with the United Nations was once called Lucifer Publishing. United Nations Lucius Trust, Lucifer Publishing. So the name, Lucius, Lucan, Luck. I don't say luck. Did I already go over with y'all the Fox TV show, Lucifer? Did I already go over with y'all that Fox is 666? I believe that's Chaldean numerology. The numbers 1 through 9 across, and then you fill in the letters in order, and Fox falls over the 6. The F falls over the 6, I should say. The O lands into the 6, and so does the X. So hence Fox Network. That brings us Trump's backup channel. And they gave us a TV show, Lucifer. LuciusTrust.org. Lucius Trust, the esoteric meaning of Lucifer. It's right there. So they're not playing games with you, are they? So Lucius Fox, which was his character's name, United Nations Lucifer Publishing, which is now Lucius Trust. So we've established that Morgan Freeman is God, Evan Almighty. I think what we want to do is finish up this. Let's finish up Lucy, the movie Lucy, because Lucius Fox goes into the technology. That's what he's going to be in charge of.
Description. People listen, part of my job is 30 million people listen. Spying on 30 million people listen, part of.
And that's what the Ghost in the Machine does, of course. And in the movie Lucy, because Lucifer is the trans G version of the fallen angel male Satan, Lucifer, is shapeshifted into the goddess. So she's disappeared. And what did she do?
Look, the computer, it's moving.
Uh-oh. She melded into the technology, The Ghost in the Machine, an album by the Police in 1981. Because AI is the ghost in the machine. It's the fallen angel demonic entities in the technology. So they hand him a thumb drive. How interesting is that? And he takes the thumb drive. And then he looks at his cell phone. I am everywhere. Yeah. Yeah.
My job description.
Only you can use it.
Spying on 30 million people listen.
Well, I guess he's going to be everywhere, isn't he? Covering 30 million people. So I think we've made our point pretty clear there, haven't we? Just like all their characters play the same roles, Christian Bale gets cloned in the movie The Prestige with the same director, Christopher Nolan. What is that with Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan? Y'all getting that Christ thing in there somewhere? Yeah, me too. I'm kind of feeling that there. Antichrist thing. Yeah, kind of getting that vibe. Yeah. So yeah, they get cloned by Tesla in The Prestige. And of course, Trump's uncle was supposed to be associated with Tesla. Donald Trump's uncle associated with Tesla. How Tesla, Nikola, and Donald Trump are connected. They're just laughing at you. All the world's a stage. They just laugh at y'all. They don't laugh at me. No. And they won't laugh at you when you quit believing in their world. You can turn the joke on them and be one of like a millimeter of a fraction of who the joke's not on. But yeah, so Tesla clones Christian Bale, who took a picture with Donald Trump during the filming of The Dark Knight Rises, as they used Trump Tower in The Dark Knight Rises. And in Ghostbusters, which is all about people getting superpowers, which will be what the Mark of the Beast is. And they were at the what? They were at the top of a tower at Ghostbusters. Do you remember that? A top of a tower. Well, wouldn't you know, in Bobby Brown's music video, Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack, wouldn't you know who pops out of his tower and looks up at the top of his tower? Be doggone. Be a monkey's rear end. Are you kidding me right now? Hint, 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 hint. It can't be any more in your face with everything on this earth, folks. All the world's a stage. They just laugh, 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 and laugh. Yeah, Christian Bale gets cloned as he's playing the same character, Donald Trump. Christian Bale's playing the billionaire from Gotham City. New York City, Gotham. What's the difference? Is there a difference? Isn't it always in New York City where they're at? I mean, there was a comic book series called Batman Contagion where they were all wearing the masks many, many years ago. How everything's always been the plan. It's the twin Trumps. Do you know they did this on 9/11? Twin towers, twin Trumps. One tower rises back up. One World Trade Tower. Yeah, this was on 9/11 that they did this. It's hard to make this stuff up, isn't it? Filming The Dark Knight Rises. Go figure. I know, it's a small world, isn't it? Fascinating. So then you get this blockhead. I'm sorry.
Is that it's not enough. The fossil fuel industry has a stranglehold on our government.
If y'all can't tell she's acting, then you're a fool.
What I've learned, what we've all learned, is that it's not enough.
And action.
The fossil fuel industry has a stranglehold on our government. They give.
And who is our government exactly? Oh, that's right. Satan's kingdoms of the world that he offered Jesus. So's China's and Russia's and every other thinking, stinking, thieving country on this earth.
Give money to Democrats and to Republicans.
Oh, like there's a difference when it comes to Satan's kingdoms.
And we've got to get rid of those types that take money from the fossil.
Oh, yeah, we've kind of been talking about that forever, haven't we? Nothing ever changes, does it, some sourpuss? Does it, schnookums?
Fuel industry, and we'll replace them with climate champions who really.
Climate champions. I champion the climate. If you champion a warm climate, come live your rear end down here in Florida. Even more so, to move on down there to the Everglades. I wouldn't really mind if she didn't buy a house right in the middle of it.
Will work for the people and not for big corporations. That's what.
I'm sorry, but your political party just gave everything to the pharmaceutical industry, started tapping everybody's arm with it, and told everybody loosely that there was nanotechnology in it. And never told anybody that nanotechnology connects to 5G technology. So you got everybody connected, didn't you? From your liberal political party. Not that the other side's any different.
That's what the Jane Fonda Climate Pact does.
The Jane Fonda Climate Pact. Now, I want you to know they morph right into something else after this. Watch this. Do y'all listen to yourselves? How stupid you are, cheering and clapping for her? Yeah. And you feel like somebody, don't you? You feel just like you're a celebrity yourself.
I think we all want this.
I think we all want this. All of us mystery Babylonians, where Mother Nature is put on a pedestal. The goddess, Lucifer, you know, the female angel on top of the satanic Christmas tree, the tree goddess, grove worship from the Old Testament, brought right into your home today. Christmas is Catholic. Yes, Christmas comes from pagan Rome. Why is it in all of our protest churches today? You know, the same protest churches that give you man's free will decision. Another satanic doctrine.
Next week, I'm gonna be in Michigan.
No, yeah, please promote yourself.
There's some great climate champions out there that we need to support because PAC.com, Jane.
Yeah,
Pack.
Jane
PAC.
Pack, that's-
PAC.
We all want it. We all want.
.com, Jane Pack.
When you're not busy saving the planet, you're also still doing
Saving the planet. Good grief, you sound like Clark Kent Superman.
movies, and
Oh, are you gonna throw up a hand signal? I think she's trying to throw that pyramid out a little bit.
doing
Yeah, they do that divine feminine pyramid, all that a lot.
movies, and I just saw this cast right here. If I can just show a picture of this.
So here's your
Awesome VIPs here, but one person sticks out in my head a little bit. This is
so of course their main shill, Tom Brady. We all know about Tom Brady, don't we? Whatever you think he is, whatever that looks like to you, that's what it is. Same with Tim Tebow. Their wives are beards. That's right. You better believe it.
No, he really is.
And my ladies who well read for all kinds of reasons and way down
Oh,
and
yeah.
they a scene with Gronkowski.
Let me show you the last little bit here. You're gonna love this part coming up here.
Guy too. He's fun. He's a blast. Yeah. Well,
So she goes from being this climate champion, which is all about Lucifer, and she morphs right from that.
I want you to come back, please, when that film comes out. But we're here tonight to talk.
She goes right from Mother Earth climate to
About you play the dragon. And
the dragon. Who's the dragon? You know, Satan, the dragon, that old serpent.
Luck.
I do.
It's beautiful.
What's the name of it? Lucifer is luck. You know that, don't you?
In luck.
I do.
I'll be doggone.
It's beautiful.
She plays a dragon, y'all. She plays a dragon, y'all. She just got through being the mother champion, goddess of climate change. And she plays, I told you, Lucifer is the female trans version of Satan. That's why there's a female, no female angels in the Bible, but there's one on your Christ Mass tree, isn't there? And if you don't put the female angel on top of your tree, then you probably have the 5-pointed star. Ever heard of the Pentagon? It's all about Satan's 5 I wills. I think the last one is, I will sit on top of the heaven, or as the Most High, or something like that. You know, these declarations that he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Yeah. I just wanted to show you Morgan Freeman. Jane was kind of a little caveat. I like pointing out the Illuminati. That's just a slang word. I like pointing out these mystery Babylonians who are running the earth. The Bible is very clear that your earth is run by mystery Babylon. See, it's a secret. You don't really know what they're doing, and it's right in your face, and yet you can't see it. Just like the truth in God's word, it's right in front of your face. I teach it every day. Nobody understands it except a very narrow few, just like nobody knows the wicked that's going on this earth except their very few. It's like 1% of the earth is sheep. 99.999% of that is lost. And then 1% runs the earth right into the ground, all by design. God's in charge of them, you know. You know who he puts in charge of them? Yeah, Satan. You know, Isaiah 45:7, I create evil, I create darkness, I the Lord do all these things. Proverbs 16:4, I create all the evil for the day of evil. That doesn't sound right. Let's just go ahead on and pop it up there. Proverbs 16:4. Isaiah 45:7, I create evil, I create darkness, I the Lord do all these things. Proverbs 16:4 is the Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. This is all God's plan. God's in charge of this. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the ability to expose it, because that's what we're supposed to do per Ephesians 5:11. Love y'all very much.